Good morning, dear students. This is Nitin Garg, your computer teacher. Students, today I am going to start the new chapter number 4, Adobe Photoshop CC. This is the part 1 video tutorial of this chapter. In this video tutorial, I will cover the below topics. First one is what is Adobe Photoshop, features of Adobe Photoshop CC, components of Adobe Photoshop, how we can create a new file in Adobe Photoshop, inserting images, saving a file, closing a file, and opening a file in Adobe Photoshop. Now the first question is what is Adobe Photoshop? Adobe Photoshop is a graphics editing program developed by Adobe Systems. Photoshop is widely used by millions of graphic artists, web developers, photographers, as well as people who use it as a hobby. So, students, Adobe Photoshop is widely used by millions of graphic artists, web developers, and photographers. But students, you have noticed that photographs in Mary's albums, magazines, catalogs, billboards, hoardings, brochures, flags, or in any cosmetic company vouchers or brochures are much different from the common pictures. A normal person looks ravishing, dull skin turns bright, wrinkles disappear from the face of old people. Can you imagine how it all happens? All this is made possible with the Photoshop software. Right, students? Adobe Photoshop, it is also known as Photoshop. The credit for the invention of Adobe Photoshop goes to Thomas Knoll. Thomas Knoll invented the first version of Adobe Photoshop in 1987, which was known as Display Program. The first version of Adobe Photoshop is known as Display Program. The latest version of Adobe Photoshop is 2018 according to your book, but 2020 is the latest version of Adobe Photoshop. Next is features of Adobe Photoshop CC. First one is it has revised user-friendly interface. Revised user-friendly interface means it is easy to use. Any user can use it easily. Photo editing can be done. Enhance or change the color of an image. Crop or resize pictures. All these features you can also do in your mobile phones. Right? Create animated graphics, layers effect, apply 3D effects, auto align and blend, etc. There are so many features of Adobe Photoshop available. All these features I will explain you one by one later in the next videos. Next is components of Photoshop. After opening the Photoshop window, by default this is the Photoshop window will be displayed on your screen. This is the menu bar. This is known as menu bar where file, edit, image, layer, type, select, filter, 3D. These are the tabs will be displayed on the menu bar, and this is known as title bar. At the right side of the title bar, this is known as minimize, restore and close button. This is known as options bar. Below the menu bar, this is the options bar panel. Options bar panel displays the options related to the currently selected tools. The tools which we have selected, then the options bar displays the options related to that tool. This is tools panel. From here we can select the tools, and the tools which I have selected, options related to these tools will be displayed on the options bar here. These are the panels: catalog panel, sample or pictures panels, colors panel will be also displayed here, styles panel, history panel. There are so many panels. Layers panel, this is layers panel, library panel, adjustments panel. So many panels are there in Adobe Photoshop that will be displayed here. This is workspace. Workspace means this is document window where the image file that you want to edit will be displayed here. and the name of the image file appears as a tab at the top of the document window. This is document window and this is the top of the document window. The name of the image file appears as a tab here, right students? So this is known as, these are the components of Adobe Photoshop. Next, just have a look how we can open Adobe Photoshop. We can open Adobe Photoshop from the taskbar. This is the icon which I have already placed on the taskbar. Just click onto that icon and the Adobe Photoshop will be open. Or you can search the Adobe Photoshop from the search box. Just you have to write here Photoshop. And then select Adobe Photoshop CC 2018. Adobe Photoshop window will be opened within few seconds. Right students? So Adobe Photoshop, it is a very interesting software. Just have a look. This is the default window of Adobe Photoshop. Next feature is how we can create a new file. Just click onto the File tab and then select New option. After selecting the new option, this is a new document window. Dialog box will be displayed. This dialog box allows you to create documents using the selected templates. These are the selected templates. By default, these are the recently used items, or you can select the templates from the different categories, such as this is saved category, photo category, print category, art and illustration, web, mobile, film and video category. Now I am selecting here photo category. From the photo category option, we have to select any preset. Blank document presets. These are the different types of blank document presets. I am selecting this one, default Photoshop size. 7x5 means 7 inches width and 5 inches height at the rate 330 ppi. 300 ppi. 300 ppi means 300 pixels per inch. This is the size of the canvas. Select this one. Here is the preset details pane. This is the name text box. You can write here any name. Suppose I am writing here painting, and this is the width of the canvas, 7 inches. We can select from the drop down menu pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, points or picas. I am selecting here inches. This is the height, 5 inches height of the canvas. These are the orientations, portrait and landscape orientation. By default, landscape orientation is selected. Next, resolution. Resolution is in terms of pixels per inch or pixels per centimeter. I am selecting here pixels per inch. This is the color mode, RGB color, grayscale color, CMYK color, LGB, lab color. By default, lab RGB color is selected here. This is the background contents section. From here you have to select white, black. If you select white, then your canvas will be displayed in white color. If you select black, your canvas will be displayed in black color. And if you select background color, then you can change the background color yourself. Just click onto this icon, this box, background color box. Select any color. Suppose I am selecting here this one, this color. Click here to select the color. Suppose I am selecting this color. The selected color will be displayed in the new section, this one, and then click on OK. The selected color will be displayed in the background contents. Then click on to create button. A new blank Photoshop canvas will be created with a locked background layer in the layers panel. This is layers panel and this is the background layer, and this is your canvas, blank canvas which you have created, right? And this is locked icon. This layer is locked. Next is how we can insert images. To insert images, click onto the File tab and then select either Place Embedded or Place Linked option. Place Embedded or Place Linked option. Here I am selecting Place Embedded option. Then this is the Place Embedded dialog box. This one, Place Embedded dialog box or window will be displayed. Just you have to browse the image file, means you have to select the image from your computer. The image which you have saved in C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive or on desktop. I am selecting here desktop and then select the image. Suppose I am selecting the sample pictures folder and then selecting the desert image and then click onto the place button. Right? The image will appear in a grid. Click on the image here and drag it to the point where you want to place it. Suppose I have placed this image here. You can resize the image also. In that way you can resize the image from the corner nodes. These are the corner nodes. From the corner nodes you can resize the image like this. If you want to rotate the image, you can also rotate the image from the corner node. Over the mouse near the corner node, the mouse icon will be changed and you can drag it to rotate the image in clockwise or in anti-clockwise direction. In that way you can rotate the image, right? When you are satisfied with the image placement, size or rotation, then double click on the image inside the image. Double click on the image inside the image. Then image will be placed properly and a new layer will be inserted or visible above the background layer. The new layer name is desert because I have inserted the image desert, so this is the new layer. Next topic is how we can save a file. To save a file, click on the File tab and then select Save option. This is the Save As dialog box will be displayed. Choose the location and specify the file name in the text box. First of all, you have to choose the location. From this is the navigation pane. Select the location where you want to save your file. You want to save your file on desktop or on documents folder or in C drive, D drive, E drive or F drive. First of all, we have to select the location. I am selecting here desktop and then give the file name. I am deleting this file name painting and writing here class 8th Adobe. Right, this is the file name and then click on save button. Click on OK. The file will be saved on desktop by the name class 8th Adobe. This is the file which I have created and saved. Right, students? Then closing a file. How we can close a file? Just click onto the File tab and then select Close option. The file will be closed. Not the whole document. Only the file will be closed. This one. Next topic is opening a file. How we can open an existing file. To open an existing file, click onto the File tab and then select Open option. This is the Open dialog box will be displayed. Now browse and select the desired file. Which file you want to open. Open an existing file. Opening a file means open an existing file, the file which you have already created on your computer. I am selecting here desktop and then select any Photoshop file which we have already created. I am selecting here class 8th Photoshop and then click on open button. This is the file which I have already created. Right, students? So that's it for today. Have a nice day and do the practical at your home. If you have any doubt, you can contact me anytime.